Okay, guys, we're going to subtract some fractions today. And if you notice, the steps on the left side of my board are exactly the same as yesterday's. So what that should tell you is that we have no new steps. The only difference is number 3, where we're going to subtract instead of add. So our steps are going to remain the same as they were yesterday and the day before when we were adding. So we're going to find our common denominator first, then make equivalent fractions, and then subtract, and then, as always, reduce if possible. So let's start out with, and I'm going to do the vertical method again today. So 3/4 minus 2/3. So step 1, we have to find our common denominator. So our common denominator here, I'm going to use 12. Because 4 times 3 is 12, and that's actually the lowest common denominator here. And now we're going to, and again, if this is something that's helpful for you, to write down what you're multiplying by, 4 times 3 is 12. 3 times 3 would be 9. And then down here, 3 times 4 was 12. 2 times 4 is going to be 8. So now we're ready to subtract. So 9 minus 8 is 1 over 12. So our answer is 1/12, and you can't reduce that any farther, so that's why I've circled my answer. Please be sure to circle your answer. It really helps for me to find my answer and for you to find your answer when you're going over your work. So that's problem number 1. All right, let's try another one. How about 7/10 minus 1/3? Okay, so our common denominator here is going to be 30. And again, if you want to write down these little multiply signs here just to help you out, you do not have to. I'm just doing it to kind of show you what my thought process is here. 10 times 3 was 30. 7 times 3 is 21. And then down here, 3 times 10 is 30, so 1 times 10 would be 10. So when we subtract here, 21 minus 10 is 11 over 30, 11/30. Okay? All right, next one. Let's try, kind of want one that we have to reduce. Let's do, well, we'll do one that we have to reduce in a little bit. Let's do 2/3 minus 2/5. So we are going to find our common denominator. We can do 15 for this. 15. 3 times 5 is 15. 2 times 5 is 10. 5 times 3 is 15. 2 times 3 is 6. And then our answer here, we're going to get 4/15. Okay, let's do one last one for the day. Let's do 9/10 and let's do 3/10. Nope, I don't want tenths. Let's do 3/5. There we go. So I want to make us work, make us do a common denominator here. Okay, common denominator, I'm going to use 10 and 10. So 10 times 1 was 10. So 9 times 1 is 9. 5 times 2 is 10. 3 times 2 is 6. So now if we subtract, 9 minus 6 is 3, and our denominator is 10, and we don't have to reduce. We'll do some more next time, but that is all for today. Make sure you go back to Google Classroom, check out some board notes. It will help you kind of practice and review that. Then head over and get your assignment for the day, complete your worksheet and your fast check. If you have any questions, please check in for office hours. I will be happy to answer any questions and walk you through a couple of sample problems. Just let me know. Otherwise, I will see you guys tomorrow.